Thomas Back for another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Thomas & Friends Wood Snowy Rails set. I was lucky to find this in a Toys R Us today, which is, I believe, checking my calendar, June 23rd. That was like last week of Toys R Us, and I was lucky to find this at a far away from me. So, comes with a special James and a cargo car. Use the crane to lift and lower the cargo. It comes with a crane and a tunnel and all that you see here. Originally, I think it was like $60, and this was on sale for like a little bit around 25-ish. So quite a ridiculously priced set for an oval, but you get what you get, I guess. This is the front. Use the crane to lift and lower cargo. This is the side. This is this side. 17 play pieces. Oh, there's something on the bottom. Look, James, his tender is down there. How do you mess that up on a box art? That's sad. Let's read the bio. James needs to deliver salt to melt the ice and snow. The task may sound simple, but the adventures children create are always special and unique. Designed to encourage young imaginations with quirky stories starters, that this wooden train set provides the inspiration for kid-crafted tales. Yes. So, basically, from what I understand, it's just an oval, but to each their own. Get my handy-dandy house keys. Gotta be careful, I like to keep the boxes. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm going to open all this up and set up the track, and I'll be right back. And voila, the set is up. A few things I'd like to point out in the instructions here in the how to play section. James does not have his tender, it's just James and the cargo car. Good old Mattel quality control, but let's not get ahead of ourselves over here. The track layout, the way the booklet tells you how to build the setup, is in fact different from here, because that crane is on the second curve in the middle, and the instruction booklet tells you to put it on this first curve, and let me tell you, that was very difficult to put on even for me, because the plastic is very stiff at the bottom. But I digress. Looking at the set itself now, let's start with the tree. It's a Thomas Wooden Railway-esque tree, just unpainted on the sides. Very Brio-esque looking tree. The rock salt car, I think would have been better if you could shake it and hear cargo. It's just a block of Jenga-esque wood here. But, whatever. The cargo car. The only way to get one in Thomas Wood, I think, to get a proper cargo car is here, with this blue plastic used on other pieces. The tree does not fit unless you lay it on its side, but if you try to lay it like that, it doesn't work. So, getting that out of the way, here is James, which is, they give him decorations of snowflakes all over him, which looks I mean, James looks okay. If you haven't seen my review on James already, go check it out. But, Snowy James. I liked it better when it was just like snow over the top to make it like, oh, he's covered in snow, not like snowflakes. I don't know, that just doesn't seem right. He's also unintentionally a much darker wood. If you could see from, look at the difference in shade of wood. So he looks awkward. My review of James was just basically saying that, yeah, he's okay, just not great. A detail that I do and don't like at the same time is also they gave that snowy effect to all of the normal track pieces, not the connectors, which you've seen before probably, but that allowed you to connect to a normal wooden railway track. But they've given them all these snow prints, and again, it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great. Especially like if this is your starter set, you're kind of stuck with specialized track, which I guess some kids won't care about, but you know, younger me probably would have. Here's the tunnel decorated with some holiday lights. You could easily see the screws, which kind of take away from the look. There's the roof. It looks very scratched up with that middle piece missing. It's Thomas wood, I guess. That's what it is. The bottom has legal guff. The other side has rock salt that you're delivering, I suppose. And this is the only tunnel so far, I think, in Thomas wood. Yep. Here is the bridge, which has no elevation. It's just kind of like there. Snow on it. I never got that green bridge that I wanted for Thomas wood. It sold out really quickly. Moving James out of the way here. Here is the crane, which comes separate, and you have to squeeze it in there between these. As you can see, I'm pushing pretty hard. I can't wiggle it out of place. But, basically, sorry for the cut. I'll put this back in place over here. The track's coming apart because Thomas wood doesn't stay together very well, especially on my carpet. The crane head turns 360 degrees, and via this knob, you can lower down the crane hook. So let's give James a little push over here. Okay, we'll start him over here. Here he is, coming this way, through the tunnel, around the bend, across the bridge, underneath the crane, which will now pick up James's cargo. And what it will do with that cargo is beyond me. So what do I think of this set? It's okay. I mean, it does give you a good amount of stuff to do with a tunnel, a bridge, and a crane for a starter set. But it's mostly plastic. I mean, the bridge is plastic. The crane is plastic, apart from this block up here. The cargo car is plastic. I mean, you know, it's okay for Thomas wood, I guess. It's not terrible. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.